Hey, Miles here, milesbeckler.com, and this video is about your relationship equity account. We're going to look at what it is, we're going to look at how it works, and then we're going to help you understand why, if you're not seeing the results you want in your business, whether it's an online business, an e-commerce business, affiliate marketing, it doesn't matter. This is the problem. And when you understand this in a better light, which you will at the end of this video, you're going to understand what's required for you to do and how to move forward to get more leads and more customers, because ultimately you do need to make money as a business in order to continue and grow and thrive. So what is the relationship equity account? If you know what an equity account is, essentially it's like a savings account, right? But it's an intangible savings account. And this savings account is based on how much goodwill have you given to each and every prospect, each and every visitor who has ever come into contact with what you're doing, right? So the theory is that you need to give of yourself more than you're asking in exchange from customers. So let's look at it like a bank account for a minute, right? If you open a new bank account and you put $0 in that bank account, and then you go to the ATM to withdraw $100 from the bank account, what's going to happen? And so many people are trying to build their businesses in this exact manner. I get the comments all the time. It's the idea of, well, I heard that I could just run Facebook ads and I can just link them to a ClickBank offer. Why is that not working? It's because you're not making any deposits into the relationship equity account first, right? You're simply going up to an empty account and you're attempting to make a withdrawal from an empty account. So what do you have to do? You have to make deposits first. And in this world, deposits come in the form of helpful and useful content that's going to assist your user or your visitors, and your leads and your subscribers. It's going to assist them in solving their problems. And the bigger problems that you help them solve, if you help them sleep at night, let's just put it that, right? If they can't sleep at night because they have problems and they opt into your list and you give them a report that they read and helps them make a mental shift, and now they can sleep at night, you have made a massive deposit in that relationship equity account. Now, not every problem that we solve has to do with people, it doesn't keep them up at night, right? It could be like board games. It could be good deals on retro video games. Like, it could be anything, but you need to help that individual more than simply saying, hey, buy this, here's your help, just buy this thing, that'll help you, right? We need to give first. It's kind of the idea of persuasion versus persuasion. The goal is not simply to get your message in front of people and persuade them to take an action, right? The goal is to persuade them. The goal is to give of yourself, give content, give value first in order for them to think, wow, this person knows what they're talking about. This person's been really helpful. I subscribed. They didn't bombard me with offers right away. I trust this person now. And at that point, that individual is 10 to 100 times more likely to become a customer, right? So let's look at it in the form of what I'm doing with this channel, if we will. Okay, so I've started this channel for a long time now, about 8 months of publishing nearly, I'd say about 5 videos a week on average for approximately 8 months. What am I ultimately doing here? I'm making lots and lots and lots of deposits into the relational equity account, right? I'm giving of myself in a way that I'm not focused on my needs. I'm not focused on getting from you. I'm focused on giving of myself to you in order to help you accomplish your goals. I do get value out of this personally. In the comments, I get a lot of great comments and I'm seeing where the sticking points and the challenges are, and that helps me make more useful videos. I am making some affiliate sales because I do recommend a few courses and a few specific products. So I am seeing a bit of cash flow. It's nowhere near compensating for my time, but that's okay because I see what I'm doing is setting up a very long-term savings account for relationship equity. And guess what happens the moment I finish a book and I want to give a shot to hit the New York Times bestseller and I need to sell 10,000 books in the course of a week? At that point, I can go request and make a request for withdrawal from my relationship equity account. What if I decide to start doing a group coaching program at some point in the future and I want to bring in 10 people to work closer with me in order to help them grow their businesses to the next level? At that point, I would be making a withdrawal from the equity account, but I've put so much value out there in advance, that would be met with excitement, it would be met with happiness, and it would be met with people lining up ready to kind of make a purchase, right? To join me on that path, whatever that may be when the time comes. Now, I'm not doing any of those at this point. I see those as potential outcomes or potential timelines that I'm going down. But for right now, I'm laying the foundation through giving lots and lots of relational equity. You know, another way that this plays out a lot, and I see it in Instagram, in the direct messages and in comments, is there's all these kinds of people like, hey, can you help me with this? Hey, Miles, your videos are great. Can I get something from you? Can you get on the phone for an hour? I need you. People are reaching out to me, the guy who's put out 5 videos a week. I've been spending an exorbitant amount of my time, which is incredibly valuable and in scarce supply, to put these videos out. And a lot of people, I mean, Facebook messages are atrocious. I don't even look at my Facebook messages anymore because I have so many people saying, wow, these videos are great. I need you to do something for me, as if what I've been doing isn't enough. And it's overlapping. I'm getting these comments on Facebook, and people will oftentimes say, hey, I'll be willing to pay you, but that's not the exchange I'm after. And if you really want to get someone to do something for you, right? Let me shift this back around to you. I apologize for that little tangent, but let's say you have a clothing brand and your goal is to get Instagram influencers wearing your gear. You have a couple of options of how you approach this, right? The worst option is to go for a withdrawal from a relationship equity account before you make a deposit. Yo, bro, I've got this lifestyle brand that's awesome. You'd love it. You should go grab a hat here. Link to your Shopify store. Fail. That's a 2 thumb down, shitty marketer move, and that is an absolute hashtag fail. How is the right way to approach it? Yo, bro, I noticed that we have a lot of overlapping kind of interests. I love what you did over here when you did that thing, right? Reference something that they've been doing in Instagram. Show that you're a follower. I got these hats and shirts. I'd love to send you a $50 bundle of swag because I think you're awesome. Shoot me your address so I know where to send this. And then you come from a standpoint of giving of yourself first, right? You're gonna get something in their hands before you even ask for them to wear it. And at that point, I would say, don't even ask, just give it to them. Cut the cord of expecting them to do something for you and go around and give of yourself. If you're in that situation where you got a hat company and a shirt and like a lifestyle brand and a clothing company, and you go send $30 to $50 worth of gear, and obviously this is wholesale costs, right? Like you ain't giving $50 of retail stuff away. You're giving $30, $20 worth of stuff that's worth $50 to them. So you're getting a good deal there. A lot of these people are going to put on your hat, take the selfie, post it, they're gonna tag you, they're gonna say thanks, they're gonna give a shout out, and sometimes that can be equivalent to hundreds of dollars of marketing for your business. You don't enter these situations asking for stuff from people. So you gotta figure out ways to give of people, right? To give value of yourself to people. If you're trying to build an audience like I'm doing here, then you need to figure a way to do this at scale. And it's using your social media, your WordPress blog, your videos, and your audio content, and it's putting this content out in a way that's just gonna give value for the sake of giving value. It's the basic idea of Gary Vaynerchuk's jab, 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 right hook. Give, 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 ask for a sale, right? So we have to get that done right. Now, another thing my wife and I do, because you might be a little confused, because you're like, well, Miles, but you have an OTO, right? And I do. I have a one-time offer that displays on the page after people opt in. But here's the thing. Most people who encounter our content have already had a good experience with our organic content, with our social media content, and with the stories that we tell. Then we give them a $17 product for free instantly. Now at that moment, we offer them a chance to purchase something that's going to enhance their experience with our content. But you gotta get this, like 2% of people are taking us up on that offer. 98% of people don't take us up on that offer. My goal is to get that to 5% to 8% who take us up on the offer, right? I'm gonna work on my messaging and try to tell better stories and try to give more in that video sales letter to make them have more aha moments before. I'm trying to persuade them, not just persuade, not put a countdown timer and do all these sticky, tacky, greasy kind of ninja internet marketing tactics. I'm trying to figure out how can I give more in a condensed period of time through a video sales letter to get them to have an aha moment so they want to purchase our items in kind of a condensed period of time. And then once they're on the email list, what do? We follow up and we give of them. We give of our story. We share what we're doing. We share things that are going to help them. We share new ideas, new perspectives that are going to help them approach their life and their challenges in their life from a new way. And when they have good, positive experiences with what we teach, they line up, they find our products, right? I have people now, this is the other side of the story. I get some messages sometimes like, yo, Miles, I was gonna sign up for this. Do you have an affiliate program? Do you have an affiliate link for that? I figure you've given so much value, but since I'm gonna sign up for it anyways, like if you have an affiliate link, send it to me. And I'm like, I'm blown away by those kinds of comments. And guess what? I'm more willing to keep an eye on these people, to connect with them on Facebook, to work with them. And it's not like I'm holding out to help these people. It feels different for me as someone who's now in contact with tens or hundreds of thousands of people per week, right? Through social media, YouTube, and my blog. Like it feels different when someone does that kind of a gesture to me. It's them putting a deposit in that relationship equity account versus the dozens or hundreds of messages I get of people who need something from me. They need to talk to me about their business. Those have an absolute, like I can feel that literally, it's like, it's a metaphysical feeling of them attempting to get from me before they've either, I don't think they've watched every single video. I guarantee you that I've explained it in all of my videos. People even have comments on YouTube like, hey, where can I find a video about pixels for Facebook? I've got an entire search, use the search bar, and it's a perspective shift. And I don't want to go on the direction of a rant, even though I've kind of dipped my toe into the rant pool per se here. I'm trying to give you really clear examples so as you move forward, and I'm not saying this as a way to like reach out to me. I am too busy. I am not able to get back with all the messages. I'm thankful for all the messages and the positive comments. Hit me in the comments if you got something to say. I'm happy to chat here. But in your business, right, you need to incorporate this to your business philosophy. You see it so much with network marketers and MLMers, right? They get going, they're so excited, they bought into some random product niche, right? They're doing keto fancy drink shakes, and now they're going around telling all their friends and family that, hey, this is how you make money online, this is how you make money online, and there's a total disconnect from the value there, and they're just simply running around asking people to listen to the presentation. Hey, let's go get coffee, head fake, bait and switch, check out my new presentation, let me pitch you something. And it's an instant attempt to make a withdrawal from a relational equity account that is overdrawn already or empty. So it doesn't matter. I don't even care if you're a mattress salesman at the local mattress store, right? You need to give of yourself. You need to be helping inform people through social media, through videos, through content about how the challenges the mattress is, all this random stuff in your niche because you need to be the expert on that. And the moment they're like, dude, he's right. Like, I got the spring poking in my back. This mattress is dead. They know who to go to. And at that point, you get to make your withdrawal from the equity account. There's so many people in our world running around trying to make withdrawals. They're just like, I need to make money. God, maybe I can get people on Facebook and get them in my MLM, or maybe I could run a Facebook ad and send them directly to a ClickBank thing that's got high gravity because I know that it converts. Why is this not working for me? We've covered it. It's because you haven't given enough at this point, right? And you don't have to give volumes like I have here. I am playing an incredibly long-term game. I got a 10-year plus vision, and I have a successful internet business already that I'm working on full time. But in that successful internet business, we stay 100% focused on multiple videos for free out every single week, multiple blog posts out every single week, dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of social media updates that are inspiring and they're positive and they're uplifting people in a timeline full of rubbish and complaints and political, socioeconomic, global problems. We get to be a positive voice on people's timeline, and every single one of those is a small deposit into the relationship equity account. So my goal here has been to help you reframe this idea of jab, 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 right hook, and to reframe the idea of building a business into the idea of you have this relationship equity account available for you and every prospect or every vendor you want to work with, right? Or every influencer you want to work with. If you want to do influencer marketing, every single one of these has their own separate relationship equity account, and you have to focus your effort and your time and your energy on making deposits. Too many people out there are trying to just make withdrawals. Hey, can I get that? I started a t-shirt company when I was in college, before this print on demand, before the Teespring, when it was tough, when I had to put in $3,000 for inventory of money on credit, right, to get some inventory to have small, medium, large, extra large, 2 designs, 4 colors. And then I carried a backpack everywhere trying to sell at parties in college and on campus, everywhere. I was trying to sell shirts for $10, $15. I was hustling. What did everybody who knew I was in that? Oh, bro, let me get a t-shirt. I'll wear it. I'll wear your brand. Like that's special. Like them wearing my brand is somehow going to drive sales. And my answer was always, yo, bro, give me $10, right? Like I paid out of pocket for this, and everybody wanted to get something for free from me when they weren't delivering any value at all for me. It's crazy, but this is really how people go forth. And now the coolest part of this, and you're #badass, you watched it to the end, so you really get this at a deep level. And I appreciate that, because this is so important. You understand that if you stay focused on giving value first, being of service first with your vendors, with your prospects, with your leads, even with your customers, give more value of yourself. Over deliver at every step of your funnel, including the before they see your funnel step of the funnel, right? Over deliver at every single level, because every time you over deliver, that is a deposit into the relationship equity account. And then when it comes time for you to sell your product, for you to sell something, for you to ask for the opportunity for them to buy something from you, then you have something in that account to withdraw upon. And it's just like making weekly deposits into your savings account. When you need that savings money, it's there for you. If you don't make deposits in your savings account and you need money from your savings, there's nothing there, right? So start making deposits into the relationship equity accounts at every level of your business, and you will see that great things happen. This is a long-term game. You don't make a deposit today and go withdraw that tomorrow. You need to really build your philosophy of business around this kind of a concept. This is the day and age we live in. It is a different day and age than we've always lived in, because the internet is out. People have so much information at their fingertips. Their bullshitometers are highly, highly tuned right now. We know when someone's asking us for coffee, and we know that we're going to get an MLM pitch, right? And we're pissed, and it pisses us off because that person hasn't talked to us for 20 years, and now they're hitting us up on Facebook. Hey, what do you do? Want to join my team? I'm looking for 3 people to help make money online. It doesn't work that way. You have to give of yourself first. And I'm not trying to pick on any one niche. It's just so easy. It's a global kind of, everybody's seen it, right? Everybody's seen people do network marketing poorly. And so it's a really good example. The internet marketing or affiliate marketing version of that is people trying to direct link from Facebook directly to the affiliate thing without building a list, without building a relationship. It's never going to work long term. That's how my first business online failed. I made a few grand, but then it went crashing down, and it took me years to get momentum back because I didn't understand build a list, build a relationship with the list is actually the game, right? That's actually the biggest asset. It's not the cash flow that you get from the sales is the biggest asset. It's the list and the relationship that you have with the list, and you build that relationship through giving value. So the value and your business is actually built around how the asset of your business, not the value, the asset of your business is actually built around how much value are you giving to the marketplace and how much value are you giving to your list. And when you look at it as this kind of relationship equity account, it puts it in perspective. So you're like, okay, is what I'm doing today. Am I focusing every day on putting a deposit into that relationship equity account? If your answer to that is yes, great. Go forth and do more of that. If your answer is no, and you see yourself just trying to get, you got to flip the script. You got to figure out a way to give, to educate, to help people first. You got to give results in advance before you start asking for sales, and that will revolutionize your business. Cool. Thank you very much for your time today. I really do appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up here if you liked it. #badass in the comments if you made it to the end. I totally respect every single one of you that make it to the end and leave me that comment. It means a lot to me. You'd be surprised. It's the little things. If you haven't subscribed yet, why not? Click the red subscribe button. Like, just get the new videos when they come out, yo. All right. Thank you very much. See you on the next video. Really appreciate it.